Number 18. To be able to find the limit of number 18, we need a derivative to use L'Hopital's rule. That means that we're going to need to be able to differentiate tan of the arctan. So when the derivative of arctan, so I'm just going to write it down over here. So d by dx of arctan, that's going to be equal to 1 over x squared plus 1. So we're going to use this derivative to be able to evaluate this limit. Okay, so first of all, we need to test this. So we're going to see what happens when we plug in. So we plug in 0, the sine of 3x is 0. So we end up with arctan of 0 over 0. So that gives us the 0 over 0. And there's our condition to be able to use L'Hopital's. So I'm going to apply L'Hopital's. And this is where I'm going to need the derivative of tan, the arctan. So I'm going to use that derivative. So when I differentiate the numerator here, I'm going to end up with the 1 over is going to be sine squared of 3x plus 1. And then I differentiate the inside function, that becomes cosine of 3x, and then times by 3. And then in the denominator, we just have 1. And so I want the limit as x approaches 0 of this expression. So I'm going to simplify this. This becomes limit as x approaches 0, and this is just going to end up being 3 cosine of 3x all over sine squared of 3x plus 1. Plugging this in, we can evaluate this limit. The cosine of 0 is 1, so I end up with 3 in the numerator. Sine of 0 is 0, so I end up with 0 squared plus 1. So that works out to be 3. So the limit of this expression is going to be equal to 3.